Live. Hello and welcome. Boy, oh boy, is it hot outside in Florida today. Not the kind of weather that I was appreciating almost the entire week here. Since the third day I got here, it was breezy and cool. The sun was behind the clouds a lot. And then it started getting nasty last night, I guess. This morning, it's a sauna outside. It is really nasty. This is the Florida that I remember. You know, I only remember the bad, not usually the good as much. I don't really remember having good weather, but we had good weather almost the whole week, so it really makes this stand out. Going out there now and just being like, wow. Clean this off right. Hey, Callie. Well, honey, thank you. I hope everything's going good with you. I hadn't heard from you since I first got here, and I hope you're doing good. I was thinking about you. So let me move this, and I got this going on. I'll show you how I deal with it. Kind of cool, huh? Comes right out, right? I figure I could even dab it inside the jar, but I'm now an investor. I grow and I'm an invest in storage companies like me. Okay, cool. Right on, Frankie. Hey, Eddie. It doesn't matter, Frankie, what you invest in business-wise. It doesn't have to be storage. Remember that. Oh, I was wondering. Thank you. You're sweet. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for saying that, Kelly. Though I can't spell. I think you spelled pretty good, man. You spelled investor correctly. You just said I'm a invest. Storage, right? Companies is correct. No, you spelled pretty good. Oh, because you said ye, man. You guys could be like Eddie Haynes. You guys could all be like Eddie Haynes and share this video around and drop some digits for me. I would love you guys almost as much as I love Eddie Haynes if you guys would do that. But if you want me to love you as much as I love Eddie, you guys are all going to have to get Nay's Garden tattoos. So. I've got this thing on my forehead on my screen. It's like a burnt pixel or something. Just moving my picture over so it's not on my face. I'm so OCD. Oh, I'm so OCD. Yeah, everything's... You will on Twitter? Okay. Love my tattoos. And I love you. Thank you, brother, for doing that. It's crazy. Okay, so this is what we got going on here. I'll back up a little bit and show you the whole scene. We got this. We got this. We got this. We're going in. I think we're good. Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Or there should be no law regarding cannabis. I was thinking about Florida laws today and how stupid they are. Like you need permission from the government to use cannabis. So I'm breaking the law right now. Found out most of my friends can't handle dabs. Everybody in California can. They're like, oh, you got dabs, bro? Come on. But then they'll usually just do one. right there. Just grew some. You need a week. From one with you, I crashed early. I like dabs. It's just hard to find around here. Yeah, you got to make your own, bro. You got to make your own dabs. I used to know this guy. He used to get brown brick cannabis with seeds and stems in it. It was coming up from Mexico. And he would concentrate that and he would smoke that. He said actually it was pretty damn good. You know, he wouldn't get anywhere near the return that we get. But he still has something he can smoke and dab. And it's smooth. And it tasted good, you know. And it got him high. You remember the brick bud? Yeah, now that there's a lot of legalization going on in the United States, it's eliminated the need for them to ship it over. Now they just keep it here in the country. There's no need to take that risk anymore. You just send some cartel kids over here and have them rent a house and some property and pop up a grow. 4 months later, man, they're selling hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I tell some of the Mexican growers, they come up here and they grow, and you see their tech, and it's just horrible the way these guys treat the cannabis. You have no idea. They treat it like they're cutting the grass outside. Literally, they'll just take a hedge trimmer and just go across the tops of their plants with a hedge trimmer. I've seen people do that. They will also they will take their cannabis trees when they're done and they will hang them outside in the sun. And, you know, they'll dry them within a couple of days. It's like Eddie Haynes says, it's horrendous. It's the best word. It is so disrespectful to the plant. But these guys are beyond commercial. They're beyond commercial. They're more slave trade than commercial. You know what I mean? You know, when you got the cartel dictating what you're supposed to do, you do as the cartel tells you, you know. They want it in 3 days. They don't want it in 7. There's no standards anymore. What can you do? The cartel, they got no standards. Good morning, Tina. Mexican swag. Smoke that around here. Do they really? You still get it? I'm not surprised. It wasn't that long ago. You know, it was 10 years ago when that kid was still doing that. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, there's a face in my beard. Who is that? It's Remo. Remo's in my beard. Remo, I see his glasses and his mustache. Hey, Remo. Everybody say hi to Remo in my beard. Somebody send this to Remo. Somebody take a picture of this and send it to Remo. Remo, he's in your beard. He's in Nate's beard. Remo, he's right there. Glasses, mustache, Remo. Boom. I see him. I see Remo. Who's the first person to hashtag I see Remo? Oh my God. Who's the first person to hashtag I see Remo? I see Remo, man. He says, I see you. Hey, you're doing pretty good over there in Florida, huh? Hey, what's up, eh? Take off, eh? Remo says, take off, eh? You're a hoser, eh? Take off, eh? What are you doing, eh? Are you rolling up a supercharged doobie, eh? Look at you, eh? Josh, I like totals of tattoos, Kelly. Hey, Mr. Slowski, see everybody. Slowski, what's up, Slowski? Eddie says hashtag Remo. Hashtag I see Remo. I see Remo, dude. I totally see Remo, bro. I probably think you're on crack sometimes. Well, are you, Frankie? I never really thought that. Ever. But now that you've said it, you got me thinking. You're putting thoughts in my head. Man, this thing does adjust for light somewhat. At least it does that. Hey, Charles Walter, how are you? How's it going? Maybe it got slipped. I have. I got all kinds of stories, man. Not good ones either. None of the stories are good stories. That is a bad drug that creates bad memories and bad stories. My hands are sweating. It's from the humidity outside. This is what my hands do before I go before a judge. And I have to go to court. My hands start sweating. Isn't that funny? This never happens to me. That's really, really weird. Mom, my hands are sweating.
What do you want me to do about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, honey.
I think it's the humidity outside.
It's going to be a gorgeous day.
Well, I hope it gets a little breezier. That's for sure, because it is stifling out there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, compared to the last few, you need to understand, Mom, the last 5 days have been like California out here. Today, it's Florida's back.
No, it's going to be beautiful today.
Mom, I've been outside every day. I can't breathe out there today. I'm telling you. This is what happens when you move to California for 10 years, man. And you're up in the mountains and you're 3,000 feet up and you're in the lowest air pollution county in the state of California. The lowest amount of air pollution, the cleanest air. And then you come here and you're surrounded by a concrete jungle. It's all concrete everywhere. The beautiful thing about this house is it's on the Wekiva National Forest, basically. So, there's no traffic that direction. But this direction, see the difference? That's the forest. If you walk a straight line that way, you're going to get killed by animals in the woods. You walk this direction and you go to a really nice neighborhood with big walls around it. That's the difference, going here and there. And if you go there, it's miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of rivers and lakes and woods and trees and bears and panthers and bobcats and raccoons and snakes and poisonous snakes and birds of prey and insects that will devour you like a jungle, like an African jungle out there. You don't go out there. No one goes out there. It's not like where I live, man, and people just hike through the mountains or whatever. It's different, man. Out there, that's the real wild right there. And it's right in the middle of all of this concrete, man. It's just surrounded by city and concrete. But right in the middle of it is this giant wildlife preserve. Oh, Callie, did you? We're in Seminole County. I wonder where the reservation is located. Yeah, I forgot. Alligators. And yeah, that's right. You got to watch out for them killer turtles, too. I like turtles and tattoos, Kelly. Turtles. Hyperhidrosis, nervous problems. Oh, is that what that is? Hyperhidrosis? I wiped them off and they're okay now, but I did go outside, right before I started the live stream. I was outside. So I had to go down there and look at the dams and wipe off the table and bring. I had some cannabis and stuff sitting out there, and I just wanted to bring it inside. Hey, Joel, John. It's going good. Thank you for asking, brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Man, I had crazy freaking dreams. My friends were trying to kill me. Dreams last night. It was the weirdest thing, man. Where is better to live in California, northern or southern? It depends on what you're looking for, Bob. You know, I've been to Southern California, and it's a concrete jungle, bro. You know, if you like being around a lot of people, then you're gonna like Southern California because it's packed with people. If you like it more spread out and you like less density of population, then you would like Northern California because it's way more rural, right? Now, you can find both in both areas. You can find city out here and you can find rural over there. But the one thing you're not going to be able to get away from over there, the light pollution, the noise pollution, and the pollution. You're not going to get away from that smog. You could find a nice rural area in LA, you know, and have a nice house and be away from traffic and all that. But that smog is up in the air over there. You come up here where I live, well, over there where I live in Lake County, and you go up in the mountains and you're 3,000 feet up, and then suddenly you can breathe, you know, if you suffer from allergies or you get watery eyes, you know, from the atmosphere. Bye, Mom, I love you. When, you going to be back soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Be careful with your hand and your knee. Be careful with your hand and your knee while you're out. Don't do too much. You gotta let it heal. Is it because of people? The fires? Well, people trigger, they're the catalyst, you know, but they're not. The problem is, in the past, we were able to put out the fires when people started them. Whether it was arson or an accident, it's almost always an accident. One time it was somebody's jacuzzi, one time it was somebody's car caught on fire, you know, one time it was somebody was mowing their yard, somebody's house caught on fire, it set the whole city on fire, you know, accidents, right? For the most part. For the most part. I'm just letting her concentrate on what she's doing in there. The problem is this, is in the past, the fire departments have always been able to put the fires out. So if somebody had an accident, started a fire, a forest caught on fire, whatever, they'd send the 747 over, it would drop that orange flame retardant, they'd bring helicopters in, they'd dump water, and they'd put the fire out. They'd bring in bulldozers, they'd bring in teams. Now, that doesn't stop the fires because it's not people's fault. It's because it's drier and it's hotter, and that's all. People that are out there that are denying climate change, they have a real hard time accepting these facts, and they want to blame the Jewish satellite lasers in the sky starting the fires in California. You know, there was another one someone said, there was another stupid conspiracy behind the start of the fires years ago, and I can't remember what it was. But that was the latest one. And, you know, those of us that live out there and live that reality, we know. I mean, we're right there. And we know what's going on out there. And we understand, we have a much better understanding of what's happening to the whole planet because it's happening to us first. Over in California. Over here in Florida, man, I'm telling you, it is life as usual over here. And these people what happened in Texas and what's been going on in California, the hurricane season, it's bad for these people in Florida. They understand that. But they have a false sense of security because the hurricanes come in, they hunker down, they get some property damage, not a large loss of life. They usually don't have to be evacuated too often for them, too much. Some areas do on the coast and whatnot. Those people have a little bit of a better understanding. But let me tell you something. If you're still living on the coast, you ain't getting it. My mom's neighbor wants to move to the coast. I said, man, he goes, I'm renting. I go, that's smart. That's what you want to do. If you're going to move to the coast, at least rent, don't buy. The people in the state of Florida have this false sense of security about disasters. They think all they have to worry about is the occasional hurricane season, and which doesn't happen every year, and that nothing else happens to them. And I am telling you that when storm surges hit this area and flooding starts hitting and houses start going completely underwater, they're going to realize it's too late at that time. And there's nothing we can do. I'm telling you, I'm a smart guy. And I went to the same schools and the same colleges. We've got the same experiences, the same life experiences. We all grew up together. And none of my friends are convincible about anything that I talk about on this show. That's why they don't watch it. They don't agree with me. And it's not that they don't want to hear it or that they, bothers them to hear it and that they think I'm right. It's that they just totally don't believe me. And if they do believe what I'm talking about in California, well, that in no way relates to them here in the state of Florida. And so they choose to just keep going on with their lives and not trying to prepare for something coming down the pike at all. They've got no plan at all. They've got no plan. And the problem is, and it's a funny problem to have, is they don't have as many problems here. That's the problem. And when it starts happening, they have to grow just like all the people in California in the northern part. And now the southern part's catching up with the fires. LA right now. They're learning. We know. We're just waiting for ours up in Northern California right now. I'm expecting to come home and just see smoke everywhere from the plane. I have no idea. It's that time of year. Joel, John, you're probably talking about cedar trees that they come out of the ashes. There's something about a forest fire that increases the growth of cedar trees. There's only one problem with that, Joel. Cedar trees grow really, really slow. They take years and years and years to reach a height where they're absorbing CO2 and doing a lot of good. So, I had a fire on my property probably before there was ever a house on it. And there's evidence of it. And it must have been, 100 years ago or so. But you can see baby cedar trees popping up where the fire was probably the hottest. And probably around areas where there were giant cedar trees. Hey, Jay. For sure, last year I lost my house from wildfire. Oregon? Man, really, Arnie? I'm sorry, brother. Bark beetle, killed a bunch of trees, dead trees, burned good. Right, Joey Malone, right? Go out at night looking at the stars so clear. Dominic, right on Dom. And we got Joey Maloney, we got Dommy, we got everybody, we got Artie. Wood, shut up, yo. As it would think be the underbrush. I can't believe it. I think I've only done one dab, man. I'm feeling great. Hey, how's the microphone, guys? Should I turn the microphone down? Does it if I yell, does it distort? Should I turn it down a little bit? I don't know where Barstow is. I'm in Orlando, bro. Barstow sounds like someplace in California that I'm not familiar with. Tommy, what's up, buddy? Me too, homie. Your concentrate was bomb, brother. Tommy's here. No distortion. Okay, cool. It's the microphone. I believe I'm using the microphone from the camera. Yeah, it's the camera microphone. It's way better than my piece of crap laptop. Should buy me a nice laptop. So let's talk about Elon Musk crashing Bitcoin yesterday. Hey, you guys. Was I right about Elon Musk? I just want to know. I'm just asking. I'm not going to rub it in anybody's faces. You know, I'm not going to do an end zone touchdown dance. I'm just asking straight up. Have I always been right about Elon Musk? Now that you all know, now that it's all over the news and all the tweets are out there for everyone to see, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Oh, California. Barstow's in California. Yeah, bro, I enjoyed just being with you, man. I miss hugging my friends, bro. I gotta tell you, those hugs are worth $1 million. Bring you back to life. Okay, so Joey Malone and Just Jay agree. I was right about Elon Musk. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. The two of you. Never use my titles to grab you because I keep it real. Right. I keep that shit real, son. I'm not like the moon. Emergency altcoin disaster approaching. Must click this video now. It's the end of time. Space is as we understand space. The final frontier. These voyages are of the Starship Enterprise. Spock knows how to keep time in his head. He's Vulcan. Yes. No. Space. The banking. Thank you, both of you. Okay. There's two of you that. Kirk. Captain James C. Kirk. The Starship Enterprise. 5-year mission. Having convulsions while I speak. There's only two of you that agreed with me about Elon Musk. I want to rip the hair out of my skull right now. Okay, let me try this again. Let me just see, because it says there's 24 people watching, but now I'm not believing it. So let me just see what's up with this. I'm really upset right now. I am really upset right now. Okay, it says 22. There's 22 people. There's not 24 because Restream is sucking it again, giving me a fake number. So Restream, you can suck this. What's underneath this table right here. Okay? And now to the rest of my 20 audience members. Please, I'm asking you guys a question, and I want you to answer it, okay? The only two people answered it. Was I right about Elon Musk? I've been talking shit about Elon Musk on my show for years and years. Okay? Was I right? Steve Running says, yes, sir, we're right about Elon. Only says 8 on your YouTube page. Yeah, Profit, I know. I'm broadcasting to freaking 16 channels right now, homie. Well, 15. So there's 21 people watching. Good morning, Nay. Cheers. Yes, you was and are right. Thank you, Bob Reed. Listen, if there was more people out there like you, this would be a different place. Bob Reed. There aren't, and it's not. Hey, man, you know, I've never... I can't find anyone who keeps it as real as me, man. You know, I looked towards the atheist community for that, and they let me down horribly. You know, now I'm looking towards the science community, and I'm hoping maybe they're reachable. We'll see. I want to see who can keep it realist. You know, I started with the progressives. You know, I moved on to the atheists, and now I'm looking at frickin' scientists, man. You know, I'm looking for people who keep it the realist, and I think I might need to just find my group, man. I got to find my fam, bro. Because it hasn't, you know, when you let someone into your home and you do an interview with them and they never seek you out, they never respond, they never come back to listen to the things you're saying, they never respond to the tweets that people are retweeting from me that make the most sense. They always seem to get ignored, even when you guys retweeted at them. Well, that tells me they can't accept it for whatever the reason, and that's fine. I don't care what the reason is. I move on. I moved on to the atheists. Arn Ra, what a disappointment. Matt Dillahunty, what a fucking disappointment. You know? The greatest atheists on YouTube. I devour them when it comes to keeping it real. I devour them. I just want people to keep it real, man. I don't care what your line of thinking is, as long as you're keeping it real. Do you understand that? I can't find the group. Where's the real group? Where are those people at? You know? God, there's too much. I'm expecting too much of people. You know? And it's too goddamn bad, because that's not going to fucking change. I'm not lowering my fucking standards because you suck dick. Should I? No. I'd rather be alone. And that's basically where I'm at. You know? I'm waiting for Simon Dan and Professor Dave Explains, man. I'm hoping. I'm keeping hope alive for both of those guys. There's somebody keeping it real. Adam Benson, what's up, buddy? Bob Reed, damn right. Danny Colson, they are right here. Artie, it's like Elon controls Bitcoin. It is like he does, right? A little bit, but he couldn't bring it to its knees. I'm still holding on to my Bitcoin. He couldn't make me sell mine. Hiding, scared to say anything. Adam, good morning. Roger Batchelder, cheers. Bob Reed, hell no. Dominic Leo, you people forget so fast. Yo, people forget so fast. It's not that they forget, it's that you never got through to them in the first place. You never got through to them, man. There was a wall. And I can't scale these walls, man. You know? I'm not that convincing of a dude. So, like I said, I got high standards. And, dude, I talk to my best friends, and they look at me and they scratch their heads, and they don't agree with anything that I fucking say. My best friends. And it's always been like that. I was replying back. And I gotta say this, man. I'm not okay with the fact that people are not reachable. I'm not okay with that. That's all. But there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I can accept it. I'm just not okay with it. Can I be angry about it? I was replying back, Trovo is off. Hey, good day, right. They don't listen to me either, Nay. Gotta show them. Are we not broadcasting to Trovo, guys? Is that the one that's down? I thought it was, I can't keep up with all of these hoops they want me to jump through, man, with they're psychos, man. Restream is freaking psychotic. Oh, we've disconnected this. We'll reconnect it, man. How about that? Why don't you reconnect it? So I never see that message ever. How about that? You know, I'm trying to broadcast to a bunch of people here. I've got, who knows how many people on Trovo can't see my show right now. I ain't got time for this during a show. Restream? Who's got time for this? Not this guy. Alright, let me see what I got here. Restream is green. It should be easy to find. I mean, not Restream. Okay, I'll turn Trovo off and I'll turn it back on again, okay? There's no one on Trovo, right? There's no one on Trovo. No one has said anything from Trovo. Okay, let's turn it off. Ooh. Dude, all my Facebooks are off. Oh, they just hadn't loaded yet. No, it says Trovo's online. Totally says Trovo's online, guys. Now you're confusing me and you're going to make me cry. Should I turn Trovo off and turn it back on again? Hey, Blue Dream, what's up, buddy? I guess I'll turn it off and turn it back on again. Just to make sure. Okay. It's off. I'm going to take a sip of my kafefe. And now I'm going to turn Trovo back on. Sending data. Or data, if you're that kind of a person. Are you a data person or a data person? Alright. Okay, it says online. Let's get rid of that. Okay, you guys are beautiful, beautiful people, and I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, I just love that you guys are here. So we were talking about what Elon Musk did with Bitcoin, and I wanted a little bit of recognition from my audience for giving me a little credit for being right about Elon all along. Now, someone like my cousin's kid, Joe, he came in here one day and he argued with me about how great Elon was. And I said, you're crazy. You know, he's an idiot savant, and you need to realize that all the other parts that make him the idiot part are really, really, really bad. You know, he's not like Rain Man, where he's got this one special skill and it doesn't affect you, and he doesn't bother other people. You know? He's got this one special skill, right? Where he can see someone else's technology, and he can add to it with his own little thing and throw his money at it and become wealthy off of it. That's a very narrow skill. And he lacks everywhere else on the spectrum. Everything. Everything except for that. Lacks. He's let it, thank you, Billy, thank you, buddy. Letting it control him. Okay? It's like a demon, the power, that has climbed inside him and is pulling all the strings now. And he has no control over it. Greed is what is running Elon now. Greed and the hunger for attention. He wants to be the center of attention. And the hunger for power and control. And this is the problem with every politician that is trying to be a politician or is already a politician today. I don't care who you support, you're an idiot. They're all just like Elon Musk. And if every single one of those politicians had the power and the money that Elon Musk had, they would all do the exact same thing. They would be acting the same way. And you can't blame Elon Musk's mental disabilities at all. Because there's plenty of wealthy people out there that are acting the exact same way. That are manipulating, like this Peter Schiff piece of shit. with the gold, and he's trying to get everybody to dump their Bitcoin. Oh, Elon's so great. Little cheerleader. Well, it's not so much that he stole. I wouldn't say that he stole. The guy's a freaking billionaire. What's he going to steal? But I would say this. When you look at a politician today, you're basically looking exactly at the exact same animal as Elon Musk. Somebody who's been given a lot of power and then they abuse it. And the only evidence you need to look at to find out that politicians are just as evil as Elon Musk and that they abuse their power too is to see that all they're doing is collecting money from big interests and big industries, and they're not giving you Medicare for all. They're not giving you $15 minimum wage. They're not giving you, no, not the Greens. You are an idiot, He-Man 691. I'm sorry. You didn't listen to a goddamn word that I just said, and you think you're special, and you think your little political party is special and different. It's not. You give the Greens the power, you give them the money, and they'll all become the exact same thing that anybody else with power and money becomes. Like I said, all politicians, they're just like Elon Musk. Oh, you forgot it's America? Yeah, right. You might have politicians in other countries that can't get bought by corporations because they have regulations against that stuff. You're right. You're right. It's America. We're only talking about America. It's amazing, isn't it? These are the exact same animal. And you should see that. You should see that Elon has been corrupted by power and wealth. He's corrupted. He's spoiled, man. It's just like a spoiled piece of food sitting in your fridge. The only thing you can do with that is throw it away, man. Ultimate power leads to ultimate corruption. Who said that, Tommy? Where's that quote? Okay, Google. Who said the quote, ultimate power leads to ultimate corruption?
According to Wikipedia, between 1837 and 1869, he was known as Sir John Dalberg Acton, 8th Baronet.
Dude, that quote's from 1837. I love you, Tommy. I freaking love you. Quoting shit from the 1800s, man. I went incorporated for about 2 weeks and I got out. It was terrible. Just wait until you're in a company that has the ability to start buying your own regulations. You get your own politicians put in. I wonder if my company's ever tried to manipulate politics in any way at all. I can remember a long time ago, once my parents hosting a dinner party for someone who wanted to become an elected official or someone who was an elected or something like that. I had no idea what that was about. I didn't question it at the time. I was very young, and I have no idea what that was about. But I should probably ask my mom. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was a politician that was supportive of Israel or something like that, Because my mom is so pro-Israel. Don't hate me. Heard they paid ransom by Bitcoin to get pipeline back. Yes. Oh, did they use Bitcoin? Guess they can't follow that money. I went incorporated. Okay, having a bowl for you. Screw that guy, Frankie. They passed $5 raise for workers, so the store closed down here like 4. Nay is right, says Frankie. Well, thank you for saying I'm right. Thank you. I love it when you guys give me some conversation back, man. Thank you guys. I love it. I could talk to you guys all day, man. Often I will sit here like this and I won't say anything. I'll just stare at stuff or whatever because I do long shows. This one's already 44 minutes. If I'm just sitting there bored and somebody asks me a good question, man, I'll perk right up and realize I've got meat on the table. It's nice too. It's rare. It's cooked perfectly, juicy. All I got to do is take my fork and knife and start cutting off. And we're rapping. We're rapping, son. Always have a fan. Well, thank you, Frankie the dude. Thank you, buddy. My kafefe is gone. So I found something that works really good for pain. This is from my sister. It's called Sport Pain Relief. And the website is ecologyproducts.com. And I am telling you that if my triage oil isn't working for you, if you've got I had a sore shoulder from driving, and my mom sprayed this stuff on me, and it took the pain away in 2 seconds. And she didn't have to rub it in or anything. She just sprayed it on. Is my mom religious too? Well, she does. She used to do a lot she was very philanthropic for the local synagogue and for Israel and things like that, you know. I don't know how religious she really is today. I'd have to ask her where she is with if she still believes in a God or not. I really, if man, I think that if I asked her, I probably would just say, if you believe in God, then why would God want for Israel and Palestine to be at war all the time? Why would God allow that? That would be my question to her. You know? I could ask much worse questions. I wouldn't do that. But I have a feeling she doesn't anymore. But I wouldn't be surprised if what she's having to go through with my father has had an effect on her belief system as well. You know? That's not okay. What's going on with my father is not okay. And, you know, if you're going to blame anyone for what he has to deal with, or anything, you know, and you're religious and you believe that a God created all of this and has the power to do things, I think you'd be pretty angry with your God, you know. The beautiful thing about not believing in God is I don't have to be angry at anybody or anything over this. I realize that this happens, and it's not the way things are designed. Nobody intended for it to be. Yeah, my mother is suffering through this. Suffering. It's like torture. So, no God. You know? And those of you who believe in God, you can go ahead and pray to your God that your God give my father the ability to speak again back to him, the ability to understand what's going on around him back, the ability to walk without somebody holding his hands or go up a step. You go ahead and pray to your God. I'll let you know if it works. All right? He's got Alzheimer's disease, Larry. He's, I think he's 88 years old. 89. Something like that. So when I left 10 years ago, he was walking and talking. He was just fine 10 years ago, man. And this has been over the period of the last 10 years. You know, he's gone from a functional human being to it's just a small percentage of what used to be there, you know. Yeah, Bob, just hit me up on Twitter, Bob. It's at Nays Garden. Go to Twitter, and if you don't have Twitter, Bob, your pain is worth it to download it. Okay, go get on Twitter, and send me a message at Nays. I'm sorry, not at Nays Garden. My bad. At CryptoCult420. Okay, my bad. It's at CryptoCult420. That's my new Twitter handle. Send me a message, a personal message on Twitter. Send me your address, and I'll ship you some triage oil out, bro. Promise. But it's at CryptoCult420. You'd rather be dead. Yeah, if my father knew that he was going to put my mother through this, and they had probably the option of assisted, I'd have a feeling, because we went through this with all of my grandparents, with 3 of them. And with his mom, it was really bad because she was really tough, and she lasted a real long time after she lost her mind. And, it's just too bad they don't offer that, because I would suspect that if they did, my parents probably would have discussed it, and they probably, he is, I'm just so worried he's going to fall, man. I just don't want him to fall. I agree with you. I have no belief in God. God made too many people die if he exists. Joel, I got news for you, buddy. Everyone dies. God made Jesus die. That's funny. Oh man, I hope he doesn't go through too much pain, brother. Morning. Hey Karen, my father-in-law has a bad. Yeah, so let's get back to Elon Musk, alright? Is it like a cafe? I love you guys. You guys are funny. Alright, I'll show you. This is my mom's house. There's the kitchen through that glass right there. There's the living room that never gets lived in. This is the room that gets lived in back there. There's a TV set back there and stuff. Real pretty view of the outside. And then here, my area right here. And there's a nice little bar over here. Bar. So, anyway, what I was saying about Elon Musk. I'm not here just to bash Elon Musk, guys. That's not what this is about. This is about cryptocurrency, and this is about our involvement in crypto, and where you should be here, and where you should be here, and where you should be here, right? With it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not selling anything. I'm not swapping. I'm not trading. I bought my diversified bunch of crypto. I am probably 15% over what I put in overall because of my diversification. Right? I could check right now and tell you. Want me to tell you the exact number that I am here? So you guys know. You follow my diversification, this is where you'll be too. no matter what your amount is. It's all about the diversification, right? Mine is I'm at almost 10%. Okay, I'm almost 10%. So it's terrible. Okay, because I've been way higher than that. And that's 10% is not good for where it's been. But let me explain something to you. Even though the market is totally down right now, and Elon did whatever he could to try to screw things up and put his name on, movements of the market, and it's like Trump putting his name on the side of a building. Elon wants to put his name on the side of a stock market crash or a coin crash. If my money was sitting in a bank right now, it would be making 0.02%. Instead, it's at 10%. So even when the market has crashed, with my diversification, which you all can do, easy, no matter what amount of money that you're putting in, you can diversify just like me, you would also be at 10% ahead of the game, while the market is crashing and Bitcoin is at 45. So not even Elon can take it away from us anymore. He's trying and he can't, and people are getting sick of his stupidity. And people are going to ignore him more and more now, because people like me and you are getting sick of him. No, Robert. I'm talking about the way he tweets. And I don't know if you're familiar with what went on yesterday, and I'm sorry if you're out of the loop on that. But he's been tweeting a lot of bullshit, and it just seems like you have no idea what's going on with it. You should probably, get a news program or watch a news program, any news program at all, Robert. I think probably just about everybody else in the chat knows what's going on with Elon Musk, Doge, and Bitcoin, right? I'm not here to explain it to you. That's for goddamn sure. What, right. Robert, I think everyone in the chat understands that if you lower the price of anything, you can buy it cheaper. I think everybody understands that. You're literally, Robert, not making any sense right now whatsoever. It's like you just said, if you inhale oxygen, you can breathe it. I want you guys to talk to me. I do. I just make some fucking sense, man. You can't manipulate stock. No, they've got laws and regulations against that, right? That 10% will go up to 16 or 20 when the next inflow of cash happens. Joel, you think? I'd have to agree with you. So does the moon. So does BitBoy Crypto. So do a... No, not crypto, not now, but they want to regulate it, Robert. So the Biden administration is doing, from what I was told from someone on the show, hey, what's up, bro? I'm just about to dig into the mug, and you thank you so much. I love you, brother. Joe Biden is got a year-long investigative committee put together. They're going to assess what should be done, what the federal government should do about crypto, and they're going to propose their suggestions to Joe Biden in 1 year, and no more than 1 year, and then Joe Biden will have to write a bill. Or they will present a bill to him, and we'll see if he okays it or not. That will introduce probably some sort of regulation and taxation of crypto, but I don't know what. You know, they did a horrible job with cannabis. Let's see what they do with crypto. You know, they haven't even touched it yet. It's such a freaking joke. You know, everything is such a freaking joke. Why do you think he's playing with the crypto? Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, sell, then let's lower it to buy back. You keep saying that. Robert, why do you think he's playing with the crypto? Because we already discussed this earlier before you obviously came in here. Because he's just like a politician. He's got power, right? And he's delusional over using power. He is addicted to power, just like any politician. Addicted to money, and he wants to see his name on market crashes, obviously. There is no reason at all for him to be tweeting anything regarding crypto. He didn't have to tweet any of that stuff. He did it out of a sheer desire to see what he could manipulate. And people need to lose respect for him. People need to stop having him on their television shows. They need to stop interviewing him. They need to stop showing up to his ribbon cutting ceremonies and his stupid Hyperloop shit, and stop watching his rocket shit. They need to stop televising everything that all of his companies do. They need to just turn their backs on him. He's a psycho. He doesn't deserve our attention anymore. You know, people need to turn their backs on him and walk away. And I tell you what, it's the most devastating thing you can do to somebody like that is ignore them. It will destroy him. And it's what's going to happen. You'll see. People are going to ignore him. You'll see, man. It's going to start with the crypto community, and it'll bleed in everywhere else because everybody's getting into crypto. No, this house isn't worth that much money. Not much anyways. Well, Doge to the moon. You sold your Bitcoin. Why did you do that, man? Why do people sell any of their crypto at all? You have to keep it, man. It is an LTI, bro. It's a long-term investment. And I know you are not a long-term investment type of guy, man, but I want you to be. I want you to be. I want you to be a long-term investment kind of guy. Elon is a wrong track of autistic. It's very easy an autistic to slip over the sociopathic fence. Was only $300 worth. Hey man, go buy $3,000 worth. Now it's at 45 right now. Put $3K on it and just keep it. This is the buy-in time, bro. This is what you want. It's what you want. It's what you really, really want. Cheers, guys. Did he watch me do that?
No.
He didn't watch me.
No, he doesn't watch me.
Hands are sweaty again. California, here I come. Because sweaty hands are dumb. So Ethereum co-founder burned 40% of his Shiba. Those no longer exist. This is great news for Shiba holders. Shiba Inu, really? Should I check my Shiba Inu? Doge to the moon! Ethereum Classic has gone down. It's okay, man. They'll pick back up again, guys. They'll pick back up. It's a long-term investment, you kids. All right? Keep your hands inside the moving vehicle at all times. All right? Put on your seatbelts and hodl. You don't have to watch this market duck down like this if you can't take it. You know, your money will come back to you in, you know, multiplied over and over. Yeah, it's my breakfast. It's the J Hood breakfast. Oh, it's cool. My mom did say it was going to cool off, and it is. It is cooling off. It's nice. It's not as humid as it was an hour ago, that's for sure. I have a feeling my hands are going to stop sweating. Do I own any amp? I don't think so. I don't recognize that one. Is that a fair bowl of concentrate? Lucky Dabs, part of this complete breakfast, gives you yellow stars. Yo, Panoy. Hey, Baba Blue Draws. What's up, son? I wish I could show you a really nice close-up of this stuff, man. But I'm afraid the best I can do, there's no autofocus on this camera, man. I just got to get it back. I don't know, man. It's so weird not having an autofocus. Who doesn't put an autofocus on a freaking camera anymore, pal? Nobody's even doing that. Nobody's even doing that anymore, pal. What are you doing? Woodstock just got on. Hey, Brad, what's up, buddy? It's nice to see all my friends, man, while I was here. They all said I look great. They all look great, you know. Everybody is got a good attitude, you know, happy, having fun living their lives. That's got a little. It's got a spring-fed stream year-round that runs on the property. So I don't think you could consider that really. I don't know if you could consider that waterfront property. I don't think they do. But it is a year-round spring-fed stream full of mussels and fish and turtles, raccoons, deer. Spring water. Hi. Do you need help?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
You don't mind?
No.
Okay. Alright, you want to put your car in the garage?
Yeah.
No? Because I think 3 more bags. Be careful, don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I did all bags in one trip. Hey, Stukes, what's up, buddy? Thank you, Frankie. Whales want to help institutions like, oh, want to buy more crypto when it falls down to 40. Yeah. Well, Florida Springs. There's nothing going on tonight. I'm leaving. Florida Springs smells like eggs. It's always eastern Florida. Thanks, world. What was the plane like being in a mask for 5 hours? I don't know. My mask's pretty comfortable. It's more than 5 hours because you wear it in the airports too. So it's more like 7 hours, maybe 8.65973 hours, definitely, not 9, definitely not 9, gonna be 8 hours, gonna be 8 hours, 8 hours tops, 8.562375492183 hours, exactly. That's how many hours. Not many hours. There's a lot of hours. There's not that many hours. There's sparkles. I like to drive. I'm a good driver. Crypto tanked last week. Unreal Pal. Stukes, you don't even watch my show anymore. It's good seeing you. You look healthy. It was good seeing you too, Adam. Take care, brother. I look healthy and strong. I'm moving boulders, man. Literally just lifting boulders all day and building block walls with them and stuff. Do you have to wear a mask the whole flight? Yes, you do, Karen. Everyone on the flight. Everyone flying, everyone in the airports, all wearing masks. It's unbelievable. You feel very safe. It's nice. You know? Because oftentimes you will get on a plane and you'll get to your destination and you'll realize that you caught a cold from the freaking airport from someone on a plane. You'll hear someone a couple of rows back sneezing, coughing. You know, it sucks when you're flying and you hear the dude behind you just coughing and sneezing the whole time. You know, if that's never happened to you, oh, it sucks, man. Every cough, every sneeze is going right at your head. You know? I want to talk about my fucking travels. Remo's still here, pal. Unreal. Nobody even knows Remo anymore. Hey, it's Remo Newts. Look. Hey, Remo. What's up, Remo? Remo's in my bed. No. Over the ladies. Wow. I would have told the stewardess. Ugh, I can't even imagine. So, gonna do a dab. I'm gonna do a dab. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna do a dab. I'm gonna dab. I'm gonna do a dab. Gonna dab a dab. Gonna do a dab. What's the top of the hour? Cheers, everybody. You guys are sharing this. Thank you very much. It's the best turnout on videos we've ever had over in Florida. It's nice. Everybody ignored me last time I was here. Cheers, guys. Hey, I'm Hoaxy. What's up? So glad we got Trovo back up. Cool t-shirt. What are you up to? Nice, suede. What's up with y'all? How's it going, guys? I was throwing a frisbee around with my friends yesterday. In the yard, yeah, there's still deer. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a deer back there right now. It seems like almost every time you look for one, you'll spot one. You know? They're back there all the time. Why is it promoting my videos? That is so weird. Like from yesterday. Last time you came was for a funeral, so maybe people didn't know how long or if you were in a visiting mood. No, the last time I came, I did not come for a funeral. That is not why I came here. Not at all. Yeah, I don't really do funerals. I'm not really a funeral dude. You know? Last time I was here for 2 weeks. I hung out with everybody, bro. We had Big Jim and Frank and Marshall hosted this party over at his house. We had so much freaking fun. We were just passing dabs around. I went and I saw my friends from Endorphin play. Hung out with Iceman, you know, down there. So there have been deer on the show for the last few days. Almost on every show there's been deer, actually. I'm like, hey, look, there's a deer. I'm going to laugh so hard if they come walking up. I told you guys I was down there. I was with Tom. And I said, dude, there's a raccoon right there, man. Yesterday, or this morning. Or it was yesterday, I think I said to him, and I'd start walking away, and he looked, and he goes, dude, there's a raccoon there right now. And I walked back and looked, and it was the same freaking raccoon, man. I was like, that is hilarious. I took out my camera. I said, this time I'm getting a video of this little fucker, man. I took a video of him. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Mern? Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Mern? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Morgan. Because size matters. We're a law firm, yeah. Yeah, Billy, that's a law firm, bro. In Orlando, and that literally was their slogan on a commercial this morning. I was like, wow, you guys are just scraping the bottom of the barrel for your who's ever writing your material. Would your kid just get out of college and he's doing your writing for you now? Hey, Dad, I've got the best slogan ever. What is it? Size matters. It's a penis reference. I love it. Let's use it. Yeah, that's really sophisticated, man. That's the law firm I'm going to use. Those guys really sound like they have their act together. They sound like they'd be a great representation of me in front of a judge. Judge is going to be like, oh, let's see here. Oh, isn't this the the size matters law firm? Okay. What is it that you've got today, Mr. Size Matters? You have a large brief for me today, sir? Go ahead, let's see it. Guilty next. Right, bro? The television. Let me tell you what I told my mom this morning. I'm like, they've literally got children giving you the weather. What's up with that? These kids are like 25 years old, guy and a girl. I'm like, why are the weather people so young? I'm like, when I was a kid, weather people are like 40 years old, man. It's like they'd been through some weather, so you kind of felt, you know, a little comfort knowing that. You got somebody now, they've experienced like 4 years of weather, you know, in their adult life, and you're like, this is who's going to tell me how the weather is? Wow, okay. I feel so comforted knowing that. It's weird, man. Florida's weird. It's almost like they're catering to a pedophile mind here, you know? I don't know what the hell's going on. My mom's like, I know. She's like, I know. I don't know what's going on. What are they thinking? Who knows? You guys are like, yeah, whatever. And I'm telling you, I'll turn the freaking news on. I'll grab my cell phone and I'll show you guys. You guys can see for yourselves. It's freaking psychotic. Mom. I thought she was in there. I wonder what channel she listens to, man. I could probably pull up their weather team, and it's probably going to look like it's probably going to look like the college badminton team, you know? Here, let me see. Is this everywhere? Is this everywhere they're doing this shit? Let's see, it would be WMFE. Mom, what TV station do you watch usually? Local?
NBC, Flash.
WESH.
Yeah.
Thank you. WESH. Okay. Images. Huh. Look at this kid. He just won the varsity league 100-meter sprint at his high school, this guy. That's your weather man. That's your weather guy right there. They got this kid. They got him. Nice, huh? Almost looks like his prom photo. I should type in the word team. Team. Here. Show the whole team. Those newscasters love that term. Call from, go fuck yourself. Mom, it sounds like she's saying call from, go fuck yourself. Call from, go fuck yourself. That was hilarious. Maybe it's because I'm high. Maybe it's because that's what I wanted to hear. Is everything still pastel down there? No, man, no. You're thinking of Miami Vice, bro. Even though, wait, I gotta tell you, wait a second. The boys are wearing pink shorts. The young boys are wearing pink shorts. Pastel shorts. Yeah, it's weird, bro. What's up with that? Is that what you were talking about? Because I saw that and I was like, why are they wearing pink shorts? I don't like it. Everything was pastel. Yeah. Mom, what kind of a sandwich did you offer to make me for the trip home? You said you offered to make me a sandwich for the airplane?
Yeah.
What? What kind of a...
I have the ham, the maple honey ham, and Genoa salami.
Okay.
With mustard.
Okay.
I'll make that for you.
I just don't want to see you hurting yourself.
I'll make that for you, and you can carry it with you, and you just eat it when you get hungry.
Okay.
Do they not serve any food at all, or you on the plane?
There one had said like a snack or something. The other one no. On one flight.
It's terrible. That's a long flight to not get any food. And you can just put it in that bag that I gave you, with the extras. Just put it in there. I'll
Yeah.
wrap it in plastic wrap and then in foil.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
You guys are funny. My friend Chris from Canada says, hello from Canada. She said, fuck you, Chris. She didn't hear me. Oh, yeah. You can't use foil. Mom, you can't use foil. Yeah, but just put it in a plastic baggie.
Yeah.
Don't use tin foil.
Okay, in a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's fine.
Good idea. I ain't unwrapping my sandwich for no one. Oh. Oh man, I'm telling you. I feel like I'm gonna cramp up. Hey, A-Popped, what's up, buddy? Good looking out, Billy. I need new sunglasses, man. These things are so tore up. I can't even clean them anymore. At some point, really soon, Megsy. Real soon. What did I just do here?
I'm here to compare the Microsoft Surface Pro 7, the iPad Pro,
Max and
the
then
Pro.
I don't care about that shit. No, I didn't. So, luckily, I don't think I gained too much weight down here. Yeah, I can't wait to get home tomorrow. It's gonna be great. I miss my mom. So, anyhow, you guys are awesome. I'll see you this afternoon, okay? Enjoy your 710s. I'm going to go hang out in the kitchen for a bit. Alright, you guys? Love y'all. See you soon. Bye, guys.
Lee.